What happens when a clever bat tries to be friends with everyone, even when birds and beasts are clashing? Get ready to discover a big lesson about loyalty in The Bat Who Couldn't Choose.
In a vibrant forest, birds sang sweet melodies and beasts roamed with playful antics. But lately whispers turned to grumbles, and grumbles turned into shouts. A dark cloud of misunderstanding began to gather between the winged creatures and the furry four-legged friends. The once peaceful harmony was cracking, and hearts thumped with worry for what was to come. Everyone could feel a big change in the air. "This can't go on," cried a grand old goose, her white feathers ruffled. "The wicked fox family preys upon our innocent flock without mercy." A regal eagle with a golden-brown body, sharp yellow beak, and keen black eyes perched high nodded solemnly. He added, "Indeed. And don't forget the cunning owl, who silently snatches our friends under the cover of night." The birds all chirped and flapped their wings in agreement. Not far away, the beasts roared their own complaints. A quick-footed hare, with fluffy brown fur, long ears, and big hopeful eyes, trembled as he spoke. "The mighty eagle swoops down without warning. Many of my small friends have vanished." A tiny mouse with gray fur, a pink nose, and small beady black eyes squeaked from behind a rock. "And the stealthy owl? He thinks we're his dinner." The bigger beasts, like a powerful brown bear, grumbled in agreement, their paws thumping the earth, with anger bubbling up. Neither side would listen to reason. Suddenly the air filled with squawks and roars. The birds and the beasts, once neighbors, now faced each other with fierce determination. Animals scattered as the great war began, a whirlwind of feathers and fur. The ground shook with stomping paws, and the sky buzzed with beating wings. The forest, usually so peaceful, echoed with the sounds of battle. High above, little Barnaby Bat watched from his cozy cave. Barnaby had velvety dark fur, large cupped ears, and sparkling black eyes. "Oh dear," he squeaked, fluttering his leathery wings nervously. His family was known for being quite clever and a little bit sneaky. They had not joined either side, preferring to wait and see who would win. Barnaby felt a little flutter of worry in his belly. At first, it seemed the birds had the upper hand. Swift eagles zipped through the air, their strong talons ready. Wise owls hooted commands from above, guiding their feathered friends. The beasts, though many, found it hard to fight enemies in the sky. Barnaby Bat, peering from his cave, saw the birds gaining ground and making a lot of noise. "Aha," he thought, "it looks like the birds are stronger." Quick as a wink, Barnaby Bat flew out of his cave, flapping his leathery wings. "Hooray for the birds!" he loudly squeaked, joining their happy flock. He tried to look as bird-like as possible, soaring with them in the bright blue sky. But the battle was tricky, and soon the strong beasts began to push back with powerful roars. The lion, with his golden mane, began to lead the charge. "Roar!" went a mighty lion with a golden mane and brave amber eyes, leading the charge. "Stomp! Stomp!" went a giant elephant with wrinkly gray skin and huge ears. The ground trembled with their powerful steps. The beasts, with their strong legs and brave hearts, started to gain momentum. They showed incredible teamwork, pushing the birds further and further back. Barnaby Bat watched, his eyes wide. "Oh no!" squeaked Barnaby. Seeing the beasts' powerful comeback, his clever mind quickly worked. "I must join the winning team!" he fluttered. Without a moment's hesitation, he swooped down and landed on a friendly-looking bear's back. "Hooray for the beasts!" he cheered, trying to blend in with the furry animals. He kept his leathery wings folded tightly behind him, hoping no one would notice. After much huffing and puffing, and many swoops and stomps, both sides grew tired. The brave animals realized that fighting wasn't fun anymore. A wise old owl hooted, suggesting they talk things over instead. A kind stag with grand antlers nodded in agreement. Slowly, peace began to settle over the forest once more, and tired birds and beasts gathered together. All the animals gathered for a big peace conference under the tallest oak tree. The brave leaders, like the mighty eagle and the strong lion, looked very serious. "We must make sure this never happens again," said the eagle. "And everyone must be honest," added the lion, his golden mane shining. They talked about friendship and how to live together happily. Suddenly, a little chirping bird said, "Wait, what about the bat family? They were with us at first." Then a small furry mouse squeaked, "No, they joined the beasts when they were winning." All eyes turned to Barnaby Bat, who tried to hide behind a big leaf. His velvety dark fur seemed to blush a little. The eagle stood tall, looking disappointed. "Such behavior is not fair," he stated, his voice calm but firm. The lion agreed, adding, "True friendship means being loyal, no matter what." All the animals murmured, understanding that trust was very important. They knew that loyalty was a promise from the heart, not just a game to win. Barnaby felt a big lump in his throat. The birds and beasts, even after their big battle, decided to stand together. "We cannot have friends who switch sides just to win," announced the eagle. The lion nodded gravely. A new rule was made. Everyone must always be honest and true. They decided that the bat family, for their tricky ways, could no longer join their happy forest gatherings. And so, the bat family, including poor Barnaby, had to find a new home. They flew away from the sunny forest, their leathery wings swooshing sadly. They found refuge in quiet, dark towers and lonely, deserted ruins far away from their old friends. It was a big change from the bright, bustling forest they once knew. From that day on, the bats only came out at night. They missed the cheerful songs of the birds and the playful romps of the beasts. But as the moon rose, they would flutter and swoop through the cool, dark air, finding new beauty in the twinkling stars. They felt a little lonely, but they also learned to enjoy the quiet magic of the night. This story teaches us a very important lesson about friendship and honesty. It's always best to be true to your friends and to stand by them, no matter what happens. Trying to please everyone or only siding with the winner can lead to losing trust. Real friends value loyalty more than anything else.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.